Hey there, I'm Garrett from the Software Training Lab, and today we're going to go over masking and tracking in Adobe Premiere Pro. First, let's go over the concept of masks. Masks let us limit a video clip or any effect on it to only a certain portion of the screen. In the Effect Controls panel, I can open up Opacity and add a circular mask to any clip. This clip will only show through the area of the mask. Of course, we can move around the mask, make it smaller or bigger, and rotate it. We can also adjust the feathering, which affects how blurry the edges are. See how it kind of bleeds over now. We can also adjust mask opacity, which affects the transparency of the mask. Now, this isn't very useful in our clip, but we can apply the same principles to any effect that we add to our clip. Let's say that our friend in this video, who will remain nameless, doesn't want this video of him crashing his bike to get out into the world, because it would be such an embarrassment. We can add a blur effect and use a mask to hide only his face. Go to the Effects panel and search for Gaussian Blur. This is a nice even blur that we can add to our clip. At first, nothing will change because if we look at the Effect Controls panel, Gaussian Blur has been added, but its blurriness defaults to 0. If I bump that up, you'll see the whole clip get blurry. Now, if you look under Gaussian Blur, we can apply that same mask, which will limit the blur to the limits of the mask. Great. Let me find a moment where I can see my friend's face. We'll go right there. I can just drag my mask over, adjust the size. Great. Unfortunately, this is a video clip, and our nameless friend obviously doesn't sit still throughout the clip. Premiere Pro helps us to apply this mask throughout the clip through tracking. Premiere will do its best to match similar objects and move the mask accordingly. Start with one frame where the mask is just how you want it. Under the mask options, you'll see these few arrows. We can either play forward or backward, or move forward one frame or backward one frame. I like to go somewhere in between. Tracking slips up pretty easily, so I like to let it play forward for 1 or 2 seconds, then stop, and see how it does. Pretty good. This process can be a little tedious or finicky, but it's much easier than having to draw your mask on every individual frame. Let's move backwards. Going good. Whoops. Looks like the mask has gone off track. So I'll try and find the point where it loses it. Right there. Set it right. And play again. Still not working. In some cases, it won't behave exactly the way you want it to. And the best thing you can do is move one frame at a time and try and apply the mask where it needs to be. Use masking and tracking to apply effects exactly where you want them and to have them move throughout the clip. That covers all of our Day 3 topics. Watch our next set of videos to learn about how to work with audio in Premiere Pro. Thanks for watching.